Now, acid and base reaction. In the reaction, acid we consider has Ha plus base, which is BOH. It's going to be this one creating salt, while H will react with OH creating water. Now, if you have this kind of equations, you need to analyze whether they are strong acid and strong base, or strong acid and weak base, or the other way around, or strong acid and weak base, but this one has no remaining moles while this one has remaining moles. Now we will moving forward for it later. We're going to focus first with the strong and strong. So, then zoom in a bit. Okay. For strong and strong one, sorry. Okay. Now, for strong and strong one, we sometimes call it as neutralization or titration, during titration. Now, if the question is in titration and asking about the molarity of the acid or base, then you're going to use this formula, which is the same formula for dilution. Volume of acid times molarity of acid equals to volume of base times molarity of base. Then, other than neutralization, you need to figure out the moles. Which one is bigger? If the one bigger is acid, then it's going to be H plus. If the bigger mole is base, then it's going to be OH minus. Now, here's a simple example. So, an example. Okay. Good. Now, look at this question. 25 milliliter of sodium hydroxide, 0.1 molar, reacts with 20 milliliter hydrochloric acid X molarity. Now, determine the molarity of the hydrochloric acid if they neutralize each other. Now, if you look at this, we are going to use neutralization. So, this one. Now, look at that. We have, I'm going to change. The volume of acid is 20 milliliter. And the molarity of the acid is unknown. The volume of the base is 25 milliliter, while the molarity of base is unknown. Now I put this in that equation. It's going to be VA times MA equals to VB times MB. So this one can go the other way around. You can start with volume of base or volume of acid. This one can be switched. Volume of acid is 20. The molarity is volume of base 25 times, molarity of base is 0.1. So the molarity of the acid will be 2.5 per 20, which is going to be 25 divided by 0.125. Okay. That is a question for neutralization. Okay, next question. It's determine the pH of reaction between 25 milliliter of sodium hydroxide 0.1 m with 25 milliliter nitric acid 0.2 m. So if you look at this, the question is in pH. You need to determine the OH or the H plus. So which one is it? So you need to find the moles first. Now let's go through with first mole. With the NaOH or the sodium hydroxide, mole will be 25 times 0.1, which is 2.5 moles. And for nitric acid, the mole will be 25 times 0.2, which will be 5 moles. Now, from here, you can see which one is bigger. The base is 2.5, while the acid is 5 moles. This is an easy task because you can see clearly which one is bigger. The bigger one will be H. So therefore, you're going to use the H formula. And to be H plus equals the moles of acid minus the mole of base per volume of acid plus volume of base. So put them all together. 5 minus 2.5 per both volume are used here. 50. So you have 2.5 per 50. It's going to be 0.05 molar. Now, you already have this one. Turn them into 10 the power of something, which is 5 times 10 the power of minus 2. Now, remember this is H, so you will have TH straight away. Minus log 5 times 10 minus 2. So this one, this will go here, while 5 will stay. So you have 2 minus log 5. Okay, I hope you can have better understanding now. Then we will move on to the one with strong and